Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello fellas, back with me in another video. And in today's video, I would like to share my opinion about a book that I have read. The title of the book is The Mummy Returns. It was written by Max Allan Collins and John Whitman and was published on April 1st, 2001 by Berkeley. The genre of this book are fantasy, adventure, historical, action, and horror. And here, as you can see, this is the cover for the book and also the film. Yes, actually, this book is the continuation from the first book that also have the same title, The Mummy, and both of them had already filmed. Anyway, the main character on this book and also for the films are Richard Rick O'Connell. He is an American adventurer and a former colonel of the French Foreign Legion. Because of his love for adventure, he was married to Evelyn O'Connell. Evelyn O'Connell is a librarian that acquired an interest in Egypt and its history, or we can say that she is an Egyptologist. Along with her husband and their son, they experience various adventures as explorers' family. The High Priest Imhotep. He is the main antagonist of this series. He was an ancient Egypt priest, the high priest of Osiris and the advisor to Seti I. For his crime of using dark magic, he was cursed and executed with mummification. Ansunamun. She was the imperial concubine of Pharaoh Seti I, but she had an affair with Imhotep, which was forbidden because no other men were allowed to touch her. And for her mistakes, she also got punished by the pharaoh. The Scorpion King, Matthias. He is an ancient evil that was awakened by the resurrected of the Imhotep. Synopsis of the story. The whole story was tells about the journey of Rick O'Connell and Evelyn O'Connell, who found an ancient artifact, which is the bracelet of the Scorpion King. According to the ancient myth, the Scorpion King is an evil king that has the most powerful armies and furious strength after sell his soul to the Anubis, or the god of the underworld in Egypt mythology. And according to them, whoever found the bracelet, they will be guided to the grave of the Scorpion King and can resurrect him from his death. Because Rick and Evelyn didn't know about that before, so they gave the bracelet to their child, Alex. But then, the evil mummy Imhotep returns to wreak havoc as resumes his relentless search for power and immortality. From there, O'Connell's family get a new adventure that full of actions, as well as Rick knew that his wife Evelyn was a reincarnation of Nefertari, the daughter of Ansunamun and Pharaoh Seti I. Opinion about the story. It was an amazing story. The settings, the plot, everything was great. You can actually feel the action from the story by reading the novel, or you can watch the movies for a better experience. It has such a good detail. You can actually tell how good is it by reading the novel. And as a fantasy series lovers, I would recommend this for you all to add to your reading list. Even though it is a fantasy story, but you can still learn the basic Egypt custom on the story. Well, what I got after reading the story? There are several things I've learned in the story, and one of them is how to gain a courageousness to face what you fear. It is very, very good for a remake movie. I think that's all I can share to you all, guys. I'm sorry if I have a lot of mistake. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.